Good morning and welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. It's Monday, December 2nd. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. Not ideal. I think I was already awake and then I heard Dan's alarm, and then I think it did finally get back to sleep a little bit before I had to go to the gym, but it didn't feel like much. So we're off to a little bit of a bumpy start. It is Monday. I hit the gym, grabbed some coffee from one of my favorite local coffee places, Pour. They have a couple locations in Norwell, Massachusetts. And usually I make coffee on days when I work from home, but this morning I'm going to get a bit of work done here, take a shower, and then head to my parents' house. The hospice social worker is coming over at 11:30 to meet us. I have a meeting until noon. She's going to start getting to know my parents, and then she's going to help me figure out some FMLA kind of paperwork. Family Medical Leave Act. I will likely be taking a leave of absence from work to help take care of my mom. So I need to get that all figured out. Then I will finish up work, and then actually need to finish early today. One of my brother's childhood friends passed away last week. He had a heart attack at the age of 42. So we have to go to that wake tonight. So it's going to be kind of a difficult day. We'll see what that brings. I probably won't do a lot of knitting today unless I can get some in on some conference calls, which I might do. It really does help me focus, especially when my brain wants to go in a million different directions right now. Knitting can help me just focus on the task at hand. So, as you might have seen already, or maybe I will overlay it here, my house is kind of a mess right now. Usually by the time I start Vlogmas, I want everything to be decorated and beautiful, and this year it's just going to be really real. I came home to find that Dan and our nephew Oisin built a Jeep for our youngest niece and nephew, Gabriella and Zach, so that's fantastic. Why it is still in my dining room, I don't really know. So I guess we'll work on getting that out of here this week. I also have some bins of Christmas stuff because I didn't finish getting my Christmas stuff up here on Saturday before I headed to my parents to decorate there. My beautiful hutch here is half empty, and then usually the Christmas tree goes behind me, but Oisin will help us bring that up next weekend and we'll get that done then. So yeah, that's what the morning is looking like so far. I came home and got started right away on some work that had to be done immediately and watched a little bit of Sue's morning Instagram live. Her account is Knit24 Periscope because she used to do morning lives over on Periscope when that platform existed. Sue from the Legacy Fiber Arts business and podcast. So yeah, that's a lovely way to start a Monday, even if I'm a little tired. So, all right, let's see where the day brings us. Hello. Well, it is a little loud because I'm getting gas and apparently the pump is trying to entertain me. I finished up work and went to 2 weeks tonight. So 2 thumbs down, do not recommend. But we ended up seeing a bunch of friends at the second wake that we went to. It was for one of Dan's friends' dads. So we all went out for drinks and something to eat afterwards. And that was a nice end cap to an otherwise kind of lousy afternoon. My mom did not have a great day today. She was having trouble staying awake all day. We thought that we just wouldn't take her to the wake, but she wanted to go. And so she was able to stay awake long enough to get dressed. And we got her there. We went in the back door of the funeral home with her wheelchair, and thankfully we ran into people that we knew and were able to get in through the line, which was great because she wasn't going to have that much stamina. And when we left, there was probably people in line for like a quarter of a mile for Jeff's friend Jared. So glad that we were able to go. But yeah, it's been kind of a tough day. So I'm gonna get my gas, get home, and open my Advents. And I think we have a video from Riley coming too, so I'm excited to see her video. Tonight's playlist is old country favorites. Some definite oldies but goodies on here. Alright friends, I am home and let's go ahead and open some advent calendars. Then I have a couple other things that I'll share before we say goodnight. And it's almost 9 o'clock, which means it's basically my bedtime. So let's get this done. All right, first up we have Legacy Fiber Arts Day 2. Here we go. Oh, let me get the card so we know what. Okay, Day 2. Moobalala. I've never heard of that before. Moobalala. So it's cows and sheep and falala. I don't know. I have no guesses. Maybe something with some gray or black in it for the cow. Oh my goodness. You guys. I know. I wax poetic, but Sue, I love it. I love it all. Makes me so happy. Very fun. All right. And then we've got Fiber Nymph Dye Works Day 2. Whoop. Ooh. That is a really vibrant saturated purple. All right. Historically, purple has long been associated with royalty, as the dyes needed to create the color were once only afforded by the rich. There's some other fun facts and then some details about color theory. And it says, take a look at your yarn or fiber stash. Which segments of the color wheel do you see most frequently represented? I really like this. This is very, very, very clever. And I think a lot of people are going to learn a lot of things from this advent calendar from Lisa of Fiber Nymph Dye Works. So thank you, Lisa. All right, we also have Woolens and Nosh, which I have in this beautiful bag, and I don't remember who this is from. This, oh wait, hold on. It says it probably on the side. Fat Squirrel. That was going to be my guess. This is at least a couple years old, but I love it a lot. All right. I did my Day 2 stripe and then a couple rounds on the cuff of the second one, but we're still in the gorgeous orange family. There we go. It's beautiful. I am loving it. And then you saw earlier that I wound up, where did I put it? My Freckled Whimsy skein of yarn. Here we go, it's buried. The hazards of having too many advent calendars. So this is the second 50-gram skein. I wound up the first one. So that is ready to go. It's in my bag apparently upstairs where I left it, but I'm going to bring up needles and try to get that one cast on. Maybe tonight while I do a little bit of editing before bed. You're likely going to see day 2 and day 3 of this together. And then last but not least, we have our Gilmore Girls Advent Calendar, day 2. Just over here with the holly.
Hello and welcome to Vlogmas from Riley's room. I'm gonna do my advents before I go to dance. So I'll start with my Gilmore Girls one. And day 2 is right here. It's little snowflakey things. So let's see what it is. Ooh, cute. It's a little, I think it's a little book maybe. Oh, it's a card. So it's different symbols and then little pictures on the back for like Dragonfly Inn and her school and all the fun things. And then I can't get it back in. And then my second one is my Yarny Advent from Nicole. Thank you so much again. We're gonna open, here's day 2 with a little peppermint on the back. Ooh, cute! It's a nice like gray, light gray. I love it. And it's so much yarn too. Thank you again. And then this is a new one that I got last night when I got home. It's a little jewelry advent calendar. Yesterday I got a little bracelet. Oh my gosh, I need to be better at this. Oh my gosh. I got a cute little chainy bracelet for day 1. And day 2, ooh, it's another little bracelet, or maybe an anklet, because it's a bit bigger, but it has little stars on it. 3 little stars. Very cute. And yeah, that's all 3 of my advent calendars. See you tomorrow.
While we were at the bar with friends, I did do just a very little bit of knitting on my Winter Mint socks by Michelle of Woolens and Nosh. So I guess that's all the knitting I've done today is Woolens and Nosh. Love this colorway. I got it at Vermont Sheep and Wool. The second one is, well, the first one, I guess that one is the second one, is a lot further along. Aren't they beautiful? I love them a lot. Speaking of Woolens and Nosh, a fun little story from today. I mentioned before that Mom was not having a great day today, but she was when I came in wearing the new socks that I finished for her out of the Peace and Light colorway from Woolens and Nosh. And she's like, I love them. I need a whole set. I need mitts and I need a cowl and I need all the things. So I said, well, I know the dyer. Her shop is currently like on winter break, so I don't know if we can get any more. But I texted Michelle and she said, sure thing. She was going to the shop today, sent me an invoice, and it's going to be on its way really soon. So I actually ended up getting 2 more skeins. I do have some leftovers from the first skein as well. So I think we'll start with mitts because her hands get very cold almost all the time. She's got fingerless mitts on, so we'll whip up a pair of those, I guess. And yeah, thank you, Michelle. If you're watching this, you're incredible. I really, really appreciate it. She did not need to do that, but she went above and beyond, and I'm very grateful. So thank you, Michelle. Just kidding. One more thing. I have been wearing a hand knit shawl today. This was an idea that I was playing around with that I never ended up publishing as a design. I was using fingering weight for this like maroony kind of color. Mulberry, I don't know what you call it. And then DK weight for the gray. And it's just a very long crescent-y kind of shawl. I like it. I actually wear it a decent bit. But I don't even know that I have the instructions anymore if I ever did want to publish it. But anyways, it's quite functional. I was wearing leggings and a tunic and a long vest and this shawl today. Let me see if I can turn this. My craft room is a mess. You've been warned. We're getting really real this Vlogmas. So yeah, nice. A nice long, very cozy shawl. It was 21 degrees when I went to the gym this morning. It was only about 30 something this afternoon. So it has been chilly, and having this to just wrap around me has been nice. I'm also wearing a necklace that my mom gave me. Let's see. Yeah, beautiful. Goes very nicely. So, all right, good night for real. Good morning. It is Tuesday, December 3rd, a little before 9 o'clock, and I've done some work this morning, and now I'm headed over to my parents' house. My dad has to leave the house for a couple hours to get a few things done, so I'm going to work from there and keep an eye on Mom. And then we've got some friends coming in from out of town later today, I think, so it'll be nice to see them. And then I'm going to stay at my parents this evening. My friend Erica is coming over to cut and color my hair, which is long overdue. My roots are ridiculous. So that's something to look forward to. So yeah, I got a really great night's sleep last night. I slept in a little this morning, which felt good, and then had some really nice quiet focus time to get some work done this morning. So yeah, I've packed up my Advents, some clothes to change into later. I look like I'm heading over to stay the night because I have so much stuff with me, but I basically do need to shower there tonight after I get my hair done. So yeah, let's head on out. My mom's eBay store was on vacation, but that lapsed and we didn't realize it, and a few things sold. So here we are going down into the cellar to find the items that Mom has given me a list for First up, we are looking for a cream hat, which is in one of these gray bins. I didn't realize hat 5 bin was on the top there, and I thought the bottom thing said hat with a 5, but it says hats. Whoops, so it's going to take me a minute to find this one. The cellar is filled with personal storage as well as items that used to sell in my mom's craft and gift store, like these candles, and then also supplies for her eBay and reseller business, like all of these packing tapes and things like that. The shipping area rather is over here. You can see all of the different bubble wrap and tissue paper, and then over on the left are the boxes, all labeled with sizes. I'm only reasonably savvy at all of this, but here we go. Here's another section. Each shelving unit has a label on it. So this is A, and then each bin or box is labeled. So when Mom gives me a list, it tells me where I'm going, and then also each item has their own item number. So we are looking for Q104, which should be on the top shelf because it's 100. And then, of course, it's like way over behind some other Christmas decorations. There we go. It is now Tuesday evening. I'm back up in the loft, which is the room over my parents' garage, and I thought I would share with you some Advent stuff before the rest of the night gets away from us. My friend Erica is coming over in just a minute to do my hair, so I'm excited about that. Dan has been here for a little while. Our friends Chris and Julie were in from Ohio, so they've been visiting this afternoon, which is great because they could stay with Mom while I had my meetings. My dad came back from my grandmother's, so he's back now. So yeah, that's what things are looking like around here. I did go ahead and cast on my Frickled Whimsy Advent socks. I'm going to show you the first 2.5 stripes of that. How beautiful is that? I'm loving these so far. I have not done the 3rd stripe on my Woolens and Nosh, which is also in here. So I guess maybe more on that later. We should have some chatting time while I'm waiting for my hair dye. Let's go ahead and open the other ones. We've got Legacy Fiber Arts. Today is Harold's Purple Crayon. I love that book. Day 3. Doesn't want to focus. You know what it looks like. So gorgeous. Let's see. Yeah, that looks... Ran out of space on my memory card. I think we're back in business. All right, Harold's Purple Crayon. I'm loving it. Let's see what we've got for day 3 of Vibrant Dye Works. Now we've got Color Theory Part 2 with this beautiful purple, and this one is an exploration of tertiary colors. I'm not going to read all of these to you every day because I think partly this stuff should be special for the people that paid for this advent calendar, but I think it's really cool. So, very fun. Thank you, Lisa. Loving this kit. Oh, wait. There's something in here. Chevron Amethyst is associated with self-improvement, accentuates natural strengths. We've got a beautiful little stitch marker. All right, and last but not least, we have our Gilmore Girls one. Day 3. This one is like, one of these is ripped and starting to come out. I feel like I'm gonna have to tape it. All right, let's see. Day 3, where are you? Long, thin one with the trees. I think it's a pencil. If you're a Gilmore Girls fan, you will know. Oi with the poodles already. Love it. Actually, my dad probably has a sharpener on this desk, and I can put this right into my knitting bag. Love it. All right, folks, that is it for now. I will try to check in again before the night is over. Maybe you can see. Want to see my terrible roots? There's a lot of root cover-up spray on here right now. The gray is real, but it will soon be gone.
Hello, welcome to day 3 of my advent calendars. Let's get started. First, I'll do my Gilmore Girls one. Some of them, where are the numbers? Some of the numbers are inside of the box, which is a little confusing. That's a 9. That's a 7. Oh, 3. Right here. So, I'm guessing it's a pencil. I'll get it out. Okay, wait. Let me try and... Oh, it's backwards, I think. But it says, "Oi with the poodles already." So it's a little quote from the show on a cute little pencil. Very cute. And then, ooh, let's try this. Okay, next we'll do my jewelry one from my mom. So, ooh, day 3 is a big one. Ooh. This is so pretty. I got a triple layered necklace with a little bar at the bottom. So it's very... Oh, this is really cute. I'm excited to wear that one. Okay, and then, last but definitely not least, we have my Yarny Advent. Now, let me find it. Somehow 17 ended on top of 10, so I'm a little confused. But, okay. This time we have a red peppermint, so let's open it. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, it's soft. Ooh, that's fun. I don't even know how I would describe this, like sunflower yellow maybe. It's a little lighter off camera, but it's very pretty. And it goes from, it has some like lighter pieces and some darker pieces. Very cute. Thank you. And then also, Nicole just sent on eGen a list of like different Advent projects that you can make. So I have to look through those, see what I want to make, see if there's anything cool. So yeah, that's my Advent. I'll see you tomorrow.
Almost time to rinse out my hair. What do you think? Does it look better already? Hello, popping in with one final good night to end out this vlog. We ended up having a nice night over at my parents'. Dan stayed for a little while, but then headed home to tidy up the house because the cleaning folks are coming tomorrow, which was very nice of him. I didn't realize that he'd forgotten. I guess I maybe should have reminded him. Usually he's all over it. Anyways, Erica colored my hair, which probably doesn't look very different right now because it's the same color we always do, and give it a good trim. Mom needed a little bit of a trim too. She actually has quite a lot of hair growing in now and needed the back cleaned up, and her little patch on the top was getting a little long. So Erica came over and did that. Thank you, Erica. And then we had a nice visit with Julie and Chris. We all had dinner together and they headed back to their hotel, and Mom was heading to bed. It's just about 9 o'clock. I'm gonna head home, do a little bit of editing, and off to bed. So thank you so much for watching. It's a very different vibe today and yesterday versus the weekend, but every day is gonna be a little bit different around here. So thank you so much for watching. Give this a thumbs up if you haven't already, and I will talk to you again really soon. Bye bye.